Hey learners, welcome back to a new series where I'm just going to be showing off a little bit of add-ons, and the first one we're actually going to be looking at is one of my personal favorites, which is the farming add-on. Now, before we actually get into this, we're actually going to go ahead and we'll do a little discussion about it. The farming add-on adds a whole lot of crops, as you can see, and a whole lot of new recipes, such as like oat milk, gravy, a bunch of new meats, which you can see right here. We have cooked yak and a bunch of jelly, which is very fun. And I love it a lot. Peach jam, sandwiches, sushi, and canned goods. And I'll get to the canned goods in a bit. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about the new meats. We have, as you see right here, we have a bunch of red meats and a bunch of poultry. Now the red meat is actually yak meat, raw yak, raw raw venison, raw bison, raw turkey, raw duck, and raw goose. And as well, we also have some new seeds, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. They're all different, but as you can see, we have, like, of course, we have cotton, we have coffee beans, we have onions, peas, all sorts of things. We also have tea as well, which is really cool. But the only way you get seeds is by breaking grass, and they are restricted to certain biomes. Because as you see right here, we have, of course, the normal seeds, we have corn seeds, we have chili seeds, and you just gotta go ahead and break the grass all around you, and you'll eventually just find some new seeds. Yeah, look at that. We got some new ones as well. Cotton seeds, very useful, very good. So we can go ahead and start planting them. But before we do that, we're gonna need a scarecrow. And the only way you can make a scarecrow is with 3 fence posts, 2 for the arms, 1 for the legs, a hay bale for the body, and finally, you're going to need a carved pumpkin to go on top of it. You're going to go ahead and boom. Oh, whoops. Oh, make sure that there's something underneath it so that way it doesn't fall. So we're going to just go ahead and go over here. Yeah, but as you saw, it does have physics, so make sure it actually has something underneath it. That's the first time that happened to me. Whoops. So we're going to go ahead and plant this, and we're going to go ahead and sit here and wait. It's taking too long. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and speed up the process. Now, the best way to speed up the process is with this thing called a watering can. In a watering can, you're going to need 2 iron ingots and a bucket of water. And yes, that is actually how you craft the watering can. And it works just like bone meal, and it's great. So you just go over here, take the watering can, and whoops, I keep messing things up. Yeah, but we just go ahead, use it, go off, refill it, come back, and keep on watering the plants. Now, once the plants are fully mature, like these chili peppers right here, you can go ahead and either break them and grab more seeds from them, or with these chili peppers, interact with them, and the crop is still here, so that's great. So you don't need to go ahead and waste your time to replanting them or anything like that. And store them, you can make red hot chili jelly out of these. As you can see right here, there's all sorts of recipes you can make, such as these soups, pizzas, and with this you can make pasta as well. And my personal favorite is just these jellies, which you need the proper ingredients and a jar for. But as we go ahead and turn on, all of this is revealed. You can make all sorts of toast, you can make fries, ice creams, pies, sandwiches, sushi, waffles. There's all sorts of stuff you can make. And now we also have these plants that you can find by just walking around in the wild. You have grapes, apples, personally my favorite because everyone needs apples, and that's the best way you can get them is from these apple trees. Avocados, bananas, lemons, oranges, peaches, and pears. And we also have new berry bushes where they don't hurt you as you walk through them. We start off here, we have strawberries, raspberries, cranberries, blueberries, and blackberries. Again, These are used in order for you to make jellies and other sorts of things. And the only way you can get them is just by wandering around. You can see that a bunch of them spawned in. Yeah, but be careful, you always want to make sure there's a scarecrow nearby, because if you don't have a scarecrow, then all the crows are going to come and destroy the crops. Because as you can see, just over there, there's a bunch of just random junk floating around there. That means that crows came by and destroyed it. That and bison. I'm not going to talk everything about it because there's going to be a lot of other things that you're going to be like experimenting. You might want to do some of your stuff your own, but you know what? I'll go ahead and talk about the little thing that comes with it. With every add-on, you always start off with a little guide, and this is the farming guide. Here you need a glossary of animals, crops, crafting recipes, cooking recipes, brewing, and a bunch of other stuff. Now, if we go into crafting, you can see that it doesn't tell you what the recipe is, but it does tell you the materials. And let's see here if I can find... Yeah, we have tomato soups, we have all sorts of, like, ideas. A tin can... Yeah, and you can see finally right there, tin can. I will talk about that later. You just need some iron nuggets. So we're gonna go ahead and take the iron nugget, iron ingot, turn it into nuggets, turn on that, and right that. It's just like a minecart, but you just need nuggets for it instead of ingots. Like that. Down over. Let's grab some more. And with that, we have ourselves a can of peaches. Now, a tin can of peaches is kind of like it's like a hay bale. What you do is you just go ahead and take like 8 items, take a can, and with that you have a stack just like that. Of course, there's more than that. There's like canned pineapple, canned peas, canned pears, canned lemons, canned cranberries, corn, green beans, raspberries, and tomatoes. There's all sorts of things that you can do with this mod or add-on. Well, it's just a mod. I think mod showcases are going to be way better than just going with add-on showcases. I'm going to go ahead and stop right here because I'm going to go ahead and just ruin everything, because there's a lot more that is in this thing, but it's just going to be a lot of fun in order for you to try and figure it out on your own, because like I said, this thing is huge, and just me running around here, you can see that all sorts of stuff is spawning in, those things are growing. We got more bushes, we got more trees, and this is just the mature stuff that was around here. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye!